Alright, ladies and gentlemen, this is Sports Dom coming back with another video. And so, out of the eight teams that were looking for a head coach, six have been hired, and possibly seven. I think the Washington Commanders are waiting for the Detroit Lions to get knocked out of the playoffs or win the Super Bowl so they can hire Ben Johnson. But I do think Ben Johnson is going to be their new head coach. But the Atlanta Falcons, uh, they go to a familiar face. The Atlanta Falcons have hired Los Angeles Rams defensive coordinator Raheem Morris as their new head coach. Um, and they were saying that uh, the Raheem Morris was the interim head coach for the um, Atlanta Falcons for 11 games in 2020. He has a 24-38 record as head coach. He was the head coach for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers in 2009 through 2011. And then he became the head coach, the interim head coach of the Atlanta Falcons for 11 games in 2020. And now he is back as head coach of the Atlanta Falcons. So congratulations to Raheem Morris, going back to the team he was the interim head coach for in 2020. And now in 2024, he is the head coach of the Atlanta Falcons. So congratulations to Raheem Morris, leaving the Los Angeles Rams, going to be the head coach of the Atlanta Falcons. Congratulations to him and his family. I do think the NFC South is going to be a division to be reckoned with now. I like this hire. I really do. I thought that because they had a couple interviews with Billy Belichick, I thought the Atlanta Falcons were going to hire Bill Belichick, but they went to a guy that they're familiar with, a guy that's been there before, and a guy that knows that team. So congratulations to the Atlanta Falcons and their fans. You guys get your head coach, Raheem Morris, going back to the Atlanta Falcons. Like I said, where he was the head coach in 2020 for 11 games. So, out of the six teams, the first team that hired their head coach was the New England Patriots. They hired Gerard Mayo as their new head coach. Then the Las Vegas Raiders were the second team. They hired Antonio Pierce as their head coach. The third team to fill their head coaching position was the Tennessee Titans. They hired Brian Callahan as their head coach. And then fourth team to hire their head coach was the Los Angeles Chargers. They hired Jim Harbaugh as their head coach. The fifth team to fill their head coaching position was the Carolina Panthers. They hired Dave Canales. And the sixth team to fill their head coach position, the Atlanta Falcons. So now it is just the Washington Commanders and the Seattle Seahawks who are looking for a new head coach. But I think the Washington Commanders have their head coach. I think they just have to wait for Detroit to be eliminated from the playoffs or win the Super Bowl. I do think they're going to hire Lions. I think he's defensive coordinator Ben Johnson as their head coach. And I'm surprised Bill Belichick doesn't have a job. I'm surprised Mike Vrabel doesn't have a job. I think Mike Vrabel, though, I do think he's going to go to the Seahawks. If not, maybe he'll be a coordinator somewhere. I don't see him sitting out, though. He's a good head coach, but guys, I do like this hire. I think I like this as much as I like the Antonio Pierce to the Raiders, um, and Brian Callahan to the Titans. These are good hires. The only one that I'm questionable about is the Gerard Mayo and the New England Patriots uh, job. But I think Gerard Mayo will be okay though. But we will see. And the Dave Canales to the Carolina Panthers, because David Tepper, if Dave Canales doesn't make the playoffs, Canales is probably going to get fired. And then the Carolina Panthers are going to be right back in this position in 2025 looking for a new head coach. But like I said, congratulations to Raheem Morris. I don't know the terms of any of these contracts. I don't know the money situation, but uh, the Atlanta Falcons got their guy, Raheem Morris, their new head coach. In 2021, Morris coached a defense that helped the Rams win Super Bowl 56. The Rams went 5-12 in 2022, but they rebounded this past season, exceeded expectations by finishing 10-7. Their season ended with a 25-24 loss to the Detroit Lions in the NFC Wild Card playoff game. So, the Detroit Lions, they're one win away from their first ever Super Bowl appearance. So, we'll see what happens there. But Raheem has a charisma, presence, and ability to communicate and connect with players and coaches that's truly unmatched. That's coming from McVay of the Rams. So I'm happy for the Atlanta Falcons. I'm happy for Raheem Morris. Congratulations to the Atlanta Falcons once again and their fans. And congratulations to Raheem Morris becoming the new head coach of the Atlanta Falcons. So guys, comment in the comment section below on what you think. And as always, if you like my videos, like, subscribe, and hit that bell notification so you don't miss a video. And is Morris going to bring some guys from the Rams over? Is he going to bring over some players from the Rams? We'll have to see. But as always, stay tuned for my Chicago Bulls at Los Angeles Lakers post-game recap. And as always, go Bills.